Hello YouTube, I'm Elmo here with the Sesame Street Swag District, and this is our new member, the Count.
Hello, Billies. Got one deck?
Yes, he is the Count. He is our new member. He's a very nice person. I hope you will get to know him, and I hope he doesn't annoy the ever-living shit out of you too much. But I'm going to turn this over to him, and then we're going to see what he played at Wilson Regional today.
Alright, Billies. So if you look down here, I decided to play Gravekeepers. Alright, so let's get straight into the deck list. So, first off, I decided to play one Malefic Stardust. This is a fantastic 2500 beater, and while you got Necro Valley on the field, it protects your Necro Valley, so they can't really MST it, and if they heavy, this will protect it. So, that's my reasoning for one Malefic Stardust. I do not recommend, however, more than one, because it just fills up your hand and steals away Stardust for other good things. One Gravekeeper's Guard.
How many Sams you play?
How many Sams did I play?
Yeah.
I played 0 Sams today, Billy.
Okay.
Alright, so this Gravekeeper's Guard, this is one really good Gravekeeper card. You don't play more than one because it's kind of not a... you can't really search it, but it's great for getting rid of X seeds and things like that. Assailant saved my life so many times today because of people dropping the heavy beaters that I can't swing over. This, just change it to defense. Almost all heavy beaters have a really low defense, and this gets right over that.
Except for Dark Lord cards.
I actually beat you in the Dark Worlds. I played
Don't
them
go
today.
there.
Anyway.
I lost.
So anyway, wait, where's my... Okay, so I played 3 Descendant.
Obviously.
These are almost like the center of your deck.
You probably shouldn't even have to elaborate on it. They should know.
Yeah, to be honest, this is like self-explanatory. If you don't know what it does, it tributes one Gravekeeper to destroy one card on the field. Recruiter goes right in line with Descendant. You tribute it, destroy something.
Wombo combo.
Exactly. Commandant. This is kind of like the terraforming of your deck, but
it's Necro Valley. Just that's all you need to say.
Basically, you search out your Necro Valley with it, or if you have Necro Valley, it becomes your 2100 beater, the highest attack out of your Gravekeeper cards.
They know what the GKs do.
Okay, well I'm assuming they don't. So, 3 Spies. These, you know, flip
Best
special
card.
summon, best card in here probably. Set, you know, you set 1, you have 2 back row. They don't even know what's coming. They wait forever. You get stuff. It's all good. So, now to spells, I played 1 Book of Moon.
You ever book a moon your own spy?
Say what?
You ever book a moon your own spy?
I did not Book of Moon my own spy. I usually save this for like the heavy beaters for when I didn't have Assailant. Change it to defense, swing over it. Yes. 1 Dark Hole, staple, self-explanatory, destroys all monsters on the field. 2 Royal Tributes. This is the funniest card out of the entire deck. Especially with all the, right now in the format, so many of the decks are searching monsters. This just basically drops their entire hand. Yes, Yugiohs often cry over this card. Gravekeeper Stelly. This saved me a lot, especially when I was running out of hand power. Just play Gravekeeper Stelly, get my Descendant or Recruiter back or Spy back, whatever I needed. Definitely a life-saving card. 2 Duality, kind of a must, especially since it's a trap-heavy deck. Get to search for all the good stuff. Alright, let's see. 3 Necro Valley. Really want to play 3 Necro Valley.
Just say because it's Necro Valley. You should know.
Because it's Necro Valley, okay? You stop stuff from being moved from the graveyard. You ruin a lot of people's lives. 3D Prison.
How well was that?
3D Prison, like, I would usually disagree with this, but there were so many points where this saved my life that I kind of can't disagree with it anymore. There were so many heavy beaters and ways to bluff with this card that, okay, so like I bluff with this card and having my spy set, so this would be my spy, and I'd have a D-Prison set, and I'd make this seem like an important card, and I'd flip D-Prison, right? They'd get mad, and so they would try and do stuff to this card. Often it would be Recruiter as well. But anyway, moving on. Starlight Road. Wait, that's out of order now. Anyway, Starlight Road, 2 of these. 1 for Dark Hole, 1 for Heavy, or, you know, basically anything that would destroy any of your cards, or more than 2 of your cards at a time. 2 Compulse.
Same reason.
Really good. I mean, bounce something back to hand, you know. Yeah, same reason as Billy over here.
He gives middle fingers to Zen Mans.
Middle fingers to Zen mains, middle fingers to all XCs, middle fingers to synchros, whatever you want. Bottomless. I cited these out an awful lot because of how many people played cards that were under 1500 attacks.
You played Yugiohs?
I didn't play Yugiohs.
Okay.
But this, even like if you end up against a deck like that, the XCs they bring out are often really easy to bottomless and get rid of.
Beefer.
Yeah, Beefer. 2 torrentials. I mean, self-explanatory. Destroy all monsters on the field. I mean, save me. Here we go. We got our Judgment Mornings. These are staples. Self-explanatory. Negate stuff. And then 1 Dark Bribe.
Why?
I don't know if I like this tech at all. I played it today. I only ended up using it against Chamber, which saved me 1 game, but I ended up losing the match anyway.
Because Chamber's gay.
Yeah.
Okay, go through the extra and other things. Hurry.
Alright, extra deck. Here we go. 1 Zenmeister. I didn't have to make him today, but the whole flipping the spy thing again is fantastic, and he becomes pretty beefy. Alchemic Magician.
Okay, explain this for the people that don't know.
Alright, so 3 level 4 spellcasters. It gains attack from all my spells in the grave. But anyway, the main reason you would play this card is because of Royal Tribute. What it does is at the end phase, I can detach 1 and take 1 spell from my deck and set it in my back row. So then next turn I'm able to Royal Tribute. And so I can keep searching Royal Tributes and just totally say screw you to my opponent. It's really fun, but because it's 3 spellcasters, there are often better things like Shockmaster, which saved me against Chamber for that same game. But again, like, I didn't make this very often because it's better to tribute 2 with a Descendant than to play a Shockmaster. And then to Utopia, I didn't make him today at all, but I mean, he's a staple. You never know when you're going to need this guy. Photon Papilloperative.
Mr. Butterfly.
Mr. Butterfly. Useful. I didn't really end up having to use him today, but, you know, flipping a set card face up or changing defense to attack, it's really, really useful, especially for like Zen mains and such. Gymnite Pearl. I actually did make this guy, and people did not like this, but I have this for this one reasoning for it. In Chaos Dragons is when I made this, and that's about the only time you should have to make this because the dragons are only 24 and 25. This is 26. They can't do much. Zen mains, made him today. He saved me a game. Really, you shouldn't really have to use up your recruits to do this, but it's good if you need to stall and regain hand power.
Shouldn't really have to exit, period.
Yeah, to be honest, the extra deck shouldn't even be used in Gravekeepers. Levier, didn't have to use him, but he's a really great card, especially if you end up against some fool who's playing Exodia and decides to use Gold Sarcophagus on the head of Exodia. Just mine.
And against wind-ups. Take their ass.
Yeah.
Fuck you, rabbit.
Exactly. Leviathan Dragon, really, I probably wouldn't have played this. I really would have rather had a Roach, but again, like, I don't have monies, so this was like my cheap way out. Giga Brilliant, another cheap way out. I don't know what I would have played in place of this. 3 Stardust.
Start hard.
You got 2 for your 2 Starlight Roads, and then you got 1 for your Malefic Stardust. And then 1 Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, which because I sided Cyber Dragons, yeah.
Okay, do
anyway,
that side quick.
Side deck, let's go. 3 MSTs. For those that are trap heavy, or those that I assume were going to side traps against me, put those in. Snowman Eater. These are supposed to be the hero killers, but I found this to be like hysterical for those with heavy beaters.
But
set this along with anything else. They think it's a spy. They don't do anything. But
okay.
Yeah, Macrocosmos. I sided this in, never drew into it once.
Because he hates Dark Worlds.
Yeah, this is Dark World hate. This is basically anything Grave Reliant hate, along with Necro Valley. So basically lock down anything but the field. Two Mirror Foes.
Which apparently there were a lot of Doppel plants.
I sided these in once or twice. I didn't feel like it was really necessary to do it often, but again, pretty OP that you're having 2 at once right now. Definitely take advantage of it. Needle Ceilings. Never drew into these, but really nice effect. The whole destroy, it's basically another torrential for you. And then 2 Cyber Dragons. Really great against machine cards, stealing them, making your own beater with it. Not to mention it gets over 1900s like T-King, which seems to be really popular, and Heroes with their alias. So
Alright, would you like to make any final comments?
That is my GK deck. That is my way that I played them. I have no other final comments other than it rocked today.
Alright then. Subscribe, and we hope that this person does not annoy you anymore on our channel, even though we probably will. Okay,
Right, bro.
good night, YouTube.